All right, if in this game, in this Champions League, if any team have made it this far in the Champions League, you know that they are not just a small team. They have worked really hard for this position. Moving on to the prediction of this game between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Sporting and Arsenal. Let me start with the Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they are the champions. You understand? When it comes to Champions League, you don't count Real Madrid out. Even if they're having a poor season, when it comes to the Champions League, they only have this fire in them that they must win the Champions League. They have everything it takes to win the Champions League. But Bayern Munich, in the other hand, they have very good run of form because their last game they play in the midweek, I think they started scoring at the 88th minute and end up still winning that same match 3 goals to 2. Because on the other hand, when I was looking at this live score about that game, I thought Bayern Munich have already lost this game. But to my surprising, I don't know how the spirit came back. They started scoring from 80th minute and ended up winning 3 goals to 2. But this is the Champions League and you cannot count Bayern Munich out also. And to make the advantage is I think Real Madrid have the game in their home stadium and Bayern Munich will be traveling to Madrid for the first leg. And to God have it, Harry Kane is back on his feet. And secondly, he's going to be playing against Real Madrid. So if I want to give my honest prediction about this game, I will tell you that on a footballing level, Real Madrid have everything to score more than 2 goals against Bayern Munich have everything it takes to score 2 goals against Real Madrid. But this is Real Madrid. You never underestimate them in the Champions League. So I would say both teams to score and over 2.5. Yes, both teams to score and over 2.5. If that pick is already in the both teams to score, yes, both teams to score over 2.5. But on the other hand, about Sporting CP and Arsenal, but this game is always tricky because it was the same Sporting that stopped Arsenal from winning the Europa, rather for competing in the final for Europa, and it was the same features. I think the first game against Sporting and Arsenal, I think Arsenal went there to have a draw, and they came to the Emirates Stadium to knock Arsenal out with a penalty. Hopefully, this same thing might happen, but if eventually happen, you know that Sporting CP might end up going for the final in this Champions League. But in my prediction about this game is Arsenal to have at least 0.5 goals. At least they must have just 1 goal against Sporting. It is possible because they have everything to play against Sporting. And Victor Gyökeres will be going back to his home stadium where he